Todd and Julie Chrisley have shared the story of their time behind bars and their early release with fans ever since their presidential pardon. While speaking out about various issues in the modern prison system and sharing emotional moments, the couple has also shared some lighter stories. In fact, a recent share between the two even came complete with Todd roasting Julie. The Chrisley Knows Best recently talked about the adjustments of the outside world on their podcast series. Todd and Julie Chrisley became well known to audiences through their reality series, Chrisley Knows Best. The couple had been convicted back in 2022 over charges including tax evasion and bank fraud. Originally, the couple was expected to spend a combined sentence of 19 years behind bars. However, the two saw an early release back in May when they were granted a presidential pardon from President Donald Trump. Since their release, Todd and Julie have been sharing their story with various outlets. As previously reported, this even includes the return of their podcast series, Chrisley Confessions 2.0. During a recent episode of their podcast series, the two discussed how tabloids talked about them at the time of their recent release. In particular, Julie touched on how she looked in photos. Julie especially highlighted how she looked at the time, but shared she was turning it into a positive. She added, "Now, was there a horrible picture that came out of me? Yeah. But you know what? The way I flipped that is, look at me now. People think I look even better because that horrible picture was out there to begin with." Todd then began to tease Julie about the moment. He shared, "Listen, I will say you set the bar low. You had to go nowhere but up. You had to go nowhere but up." Todd felt he understood where Julie was coming from when dealing with hair color. Julie felt Todd wasn't being very nice with his comment. However, he shared, "Listen, I'm just trying to be honest. That's what we have here. I mean, I'm not going to lie. When I first saw you, when I got out of that car, I started thinking about going back. But then I thought, let me embrace this. This is a moment." In the middle of this, Julie bluntly asked, "Are you kidding me right now?" Todd then shared this was one of the first times he saw her with dark hair. For his part, Todd noted that he could empathize as there was some concern about his gray hair. As he shared, even the warden offered to help him color it. However, he felt he was good at the time. Julie then revealed that, while the prison had a salon, she was still required to buy dyes from the prison commissary. She then explained she used a dark color to cover up any gray hair. She mused, "Everybody thought I should be blonde, but it was really hard to be good blonde in prison, especially when you have gray like what I have."